let's get back into it. The details decided, they left to begin searching. Out into the hallway they went, each to the rooms they had been assigned. However, I'm guessing we can skip forward now? Yeah. So now that things get replaced. And Snake's still gone missing. Shit. Where's she? Alright, so now we're looking for Snake. So let's try the casino B deck. How about a casino on the B deck? Okay, sounds good. They took off up the stairs at a run. Before they knew it, they were there. So was Lotus. She was leaning against the wall, examining her nails. Hey, what do you think you're doing? She glanced up at him, unimpressed. Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake. No, I'm just not seeing it. Really? Maybe you need to look harder. Junpei didn't think that was the problem. Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it? Refuse and leave! No, that's alright. Let's go, June. Junpei tugged June's arm and led her quickly back down the stairs. Ooh! Say it. Was that okay? You don't think we should have listened to her? No, I've got a pretty good idea what her proposal would have been. We should be looking for Snake. But where should we go next? Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close. They turned around and took off down the hallway to the left. Outside of the first class cabin, they found Clover. She was standing in front of the wall. She was staring at a meaningless point on the wall, her eyes blank. What should Junpei do? Leave her alone! Leave her alone! Something told Junpei that Clover probably wasn't in much of a mood to talk. He leaned over and whispered quietly to June. Maybe we should leave her alone. Yeah, I think you're right. They turned around and walked quietly down the stairs. Oh lord, that was intense. Clove had driven home the misery of their situation, but Junpei told himself that getting depressed would get him nowhere but depressed. For Clover's sake, they had to find Snake and fast. He did his best to push away the misery and depression and forced a smile. So where do you think we should go next? Hey, why don't we go back to C deck? We can take a look at the hallway of all the rooms. Okay, let's get going then. Together they ran down the stairs. Ahead of them, far down the hallway, they spotted Ace. Hey, Snake, where are you? Answer me if you're there. Junpei paused. What did he want to do? Let Ace handle it. He knows how to fucking turn pocket damn wedges and everything. Why don't we just leave the area to Ace then? We can go somewhere else. I don't mind. But where? Let's see. Back to the hospital room. Why don't we go back to the big hospital room? Okay, let's go back then. They turned and headed back to the large hospital room. He's hiding in a box. On their way to the large hospital room, Junpei and June noticed Santa standing next to the number 3 door. Junpei paused. What should Junpei do? Walk away without saying anything? We're so antisocial in this run. We're like, no, go away. But then again, we did die. Junpei turned around and walked away from Santa. There was nothing he'd learned from talking to him anyway. Junpei took June and left the large hospital room. Where'd they go next? Ooh, we can't say we finished searching? Well. Let's go take a look around the casino. They quickened their pace and headed for the B deck. There was no one there. They had no choice. Junpei and June turned around and headed to a different location. Okay. Hey, why don't we go back to the big hospital room? Sure. Let's go. They took off at a run down the stairs. There was no one to be seen. What next?
What the fuck is going on, buddy? I keep pushing all these. How do we?
Alright, let's go. Didn't we check these places?
I'm confused.
Did we go here? Yeah, this is where Clover was. There was no one there. Jumpy figured they might have more luck somewhere else. But where? I'm so fucking... Hey, why don't we go back to C deck? We can take a look at the hallway of all the rooms where Ace is. There's no sign of anyone. Snake, of course, was nowhere to be found. He would have to look somewhere else. But where? I don't fucking know, bud. I'll be honest with you. Why don't we go back to the large hospital room again? What next? Can we just say we finished searching even though it's grayed out? Fuck it, let's just click this because it's white. Alright, and then we'll just head back and then we'll say we finished searching. I just figured we couldn't... I think we couldn't even go on the grey ones. Alright.
You're the big hospital room.
So you can still pick the grey one, grey ones, but they would just mean that you've done this before. Alright. They looked everywhere, and could everywhere they could think of, but Snake was nowhere to be found. Okay, this is when we suggest to leave someone, don't we? She was right! There wasn't any way that the numbers worked out. If one group was 4, the other group would always have a digital route that didn't match a door. When 7 spoke, his voice was strained. Zero's metallic laughter once more. Ace be fucking popping.
Ace, what you doing? I don't know, man. I got this here syringe. I don't know what I did with it. Felt good though. Oh shit.
Ah, man. Okay. So, last time we picked door 8. So this time, it'd be a good idea for us to pick a different door. 3 or 7. Now, I'm gonna say I want... I want to pick... Damn, I don't know. I'm gonna say... Yes! I want to go for door number 3. No! You can't. Huh? Why? Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3. Why? The bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door. I see. That means one team would get left behind. That's right. And that doesn't happen if we go through 7 or 8. Nope, they're fine. We've got 3 options. Santa began to explain. Plan A. Go through door 7 with 3, 5, 8, and go through 8 with 4, 6, 7. B. Go through door 7 with 4, 5, 7, and 8 with 3, 6, 8. C. Go through 7, 3, 6, 7, and go through 8, 4, 5, 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it. At least if we want to get all 6 of us out of here. That was when Junpei realized. Plan A divides into 2 teams. Plan B divides into 2 teams. And Plan C divides into 2 more times. With us being 5, we'd get to work with Santa and... Who the fuck is 8? Is Lotus 8? If so, I want to go with this one. I want to go with this one. I don't want to go with fucking 7 and Cloak. Fuck that, I'm going with this one. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm going with this one. Plan A. I want 358. There's one thing they all had in common. In every single combination, 5 and 6 were never on the same team. Me and June. In other words, if all 6 people were to move forward, Junpei and June would be separated. June and Junpei had been friends when they were kids. He trusted her more than anyone else on the ship. If he chose 7 or 8, he'd be taken away from her. Was that something he was prepared to do? Anyway, that's the deal, so think it over. You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8. You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're going to be leaving 3 people behind to die. So what are you going to do? 7 or 8, time to choose. Junpei fought hard. Take the risk and choose door 3! Oh my god! They actually give us that option? Ooh! What a curious option! Why on earth would we want to go through door 3? Potentially sacrificing 3 people. Simply so that we can be with June. Someone who, even though he says he trusts and stuff and has feelings for, he hasn't seen since elementary school. What the fudge? You know? Interesting. Still, I don't like the idea of just sacrificing 3 people just so I can be with my squeeze, you know what I'm saying? 7. It's gotta be 7. Okay. Fine. I'll go with door 7. Okay, so 7. Yeah. Alright then, that means June's gotta go through 8. Huh? Why? June's face was blank and confused. Santa muttered to himself and turned to Junpei. Junpei, you figured it out, right? Can you explain it to her? You can't come with me. Junpei chose his words carefully. When Junpei finally finished, June looked as though she was about to cry. Oh no. You're saying we aren't going to see each other again for a long time? Junpei felt just as June did. He wanted to be at her side whatever trials they were preparing to face. But he knew if they were to survive, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile. Hey, come on, you're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We're gonna split up, but only for a little while. It's just like when we were in rooms 4 and 5, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that. You mean they're connected somewhere? Yeah, probably. Probably. She didn't sound very hopeful. It was 7 that interjected. I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere. What makes you think so? Well, if they don't connect, neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through door 9. June said nothing. The tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as they looked at Junpei. He met them, and with what reassurance he could manage, landed his hand gently on her shoulder. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise. June bit her lip and gave him an almost imperceptible nod. Yeah. Promise? Her voice was barely more than a whisper. Santa's voice shattered the moment. Oh, hey guys. You guys are done? He stretched and continued. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8, and Clover takes 7. Any problems with that, Clover? Clover looked away and was silent for a moment. Oh no. Whatever, bud. Ain't like you gonna live to see this anyway. It was more of a dismissal than an agreement, but Santa didn't seem to care. Alright, well, we're ready to go then. Let's move. Phew, I'm just glad I ain't with her anymore. At Santa's command, the group split and headed for the respective doors. Clover, 7, and Junpei walked towards, door 7. Wait. What? No. No. Santa, Lotus, and June! June, you fucking... Taking all my cool kids. You're taking all my cool kids, June. God... Oh. Damn it. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. 7 took a deep breath. You guys ready? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's go. God damn it. The door had opened. A narrow hallway stretched out before them. 7 and Clover let through the door. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. The detonators in their bracelets had been activated. Junpei stepped forward and followed them. But as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. Man, I've seen this before. June's gonna be there. He looked to his right, toward door 8. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned and looked toward him. Their eyes met. They nodded. The farewell took almost 1.5 seconds. Then someone took hold of Junpei's arms and hauled his body through the door. He heard the sound of the numbered door slam shut behind him.
Oh shit. This again.
His bracelet gave a cold electronic beep. Only 81 seconds left, motherfucker, better move. No time to waste, guys. Let's get moving. 7 led the way down the hallway. Junpei and Clover followed him as fast as they could. After what seemed like more than 81 seconds, they reached the end of the hall.
Like, oh shit, this bomb's about to blow up in my ass!
To the left of a wooden door, they found the dead. Oh man, I love this track. There was no time to rest or catch their breath. All 3 slammed their hands in quick succession over the scanner panel on the dead. So much panting. Still trying to catch his breath, 7 leaned heavily against the wall. Oh, it stopped. Oh god. His smile seemed forced and a little crooked. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but you never really get used to it. He stood up straight, no longer out of breath, and wiped some of the sweat from his head and neck. Clover smirked at him. I'm gonna kill you. I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that. What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again, I dare you. You have no... You wanna die? I'd like to see you try. You fucking brat. Alright, let's go. God almighty! Jesus! It's a lot of hostility here, man, isn't there? Go on, look at that, you fucking brat. Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for... whatever the fuck this is. It's not gonna do us any good, so shut up. Ugh. Junpei sighed. Sometimes he wondered if the door and the puzzles was really the greatest challenge they faced. Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there's any other doors. They didn't respond, but Junpei wasn't in the mood for a conversation anyway. First, he examined the inner part of the numbered door. It was, of course, shut tight. On the left was a single short hallway that terminated almost immediately at a thick iron wall. Junpei doubted the wall could be moved. At last he gave up and returned to Seven, who was tapping lightly on the wooden door. This door's the only option we got, right? Yeah, looks like it. There was a metal plaque bolted above the door. It read operating room. If it was to be believed, the room on the other side of the door was an operating room. Something about it made Junpei feel nervous. Yeah, I guess you never really know what to expect in... Well, I guess in games, because you're not really in situations like this in reality, are you? But in games, whenever you come across things like laboratories, operating rooms, hospitals in general, you never really expect pleasant shit, do you? You always expect some kind of like, whoa, dear. There's no point standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us. Seven grabbed the brass knob and slowly opened the door. The creak of the hinge sounded like the groan of an old woman. Ugh! What? A chill snaked its way down Junpei's spine. Quickly he gathered what courage he could and took the first step into the room. Seven followed with Clover right behind him. Oh, this is creepy! Part of the room just past the door was obscured by a screen. Clover's curiosity got the better of her, and she darted past Junpei to peer around the screen. Man, if I hear like some crying and shit, I'm done. Oh no, oh no! What is it, what is it, what is it? Her scream nearly blew out Junpei's eardrums. Oh my god, oh my god. He and Seven ran toward Clover to see what had frightened her. They rounded the screen, and the cause of her outburst was immediately clear. The hell is this? Oh god, is this a corpse? It was something that looked kinda like a human, lying across some sort of bed. No, not a bed. An operating table. The table sat on a rusty steel lift, and a cluster of bright operating lights shone down from the ceiling. Oh my god. Slowly they approached. As they got closer to the body, it became clear that it wasn't a body after all. Oh man, what the hell? It's just a huge doll or something. A doll? Clover did not look terribly comforted. Slowly she approached the operating table and looked, and intently as possible, from as far away as possible, at the thing. Phew! Junpei could see her relax. You're right. Well, at least she isn't all like, you know, quiet and shit and leave me alone. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me. She heaved a great sigh of relief and wiped a few drops of sweat from her forehead. Seven smirked. Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls. Shut it. Don't you start with me, fatty. Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff? Yeah, bring it on, you whale. Hey guys, come on, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Junpei sighed and shook his head. Anyway, it looks like we got something, he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart. Huh? Oh, this? You mean on his chest? Yes, in his chest, Seven, his heart. It was set a little higher than normal for a human body, true. But for the shape of the organ, there can be no doubt that it was a heart. Why would there be a heart in a doll? I don't think it's a doll. I think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something? Or maybe it's got more personal uses. Oh god, Seven! Seven's grin was more than a little perverted. Clover glared at him. Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go. Okay? Oh, wow. Ugh.
Detective Junpei, on the case.
Oh god. I can only imagine. Alright guys. And that is our first session back into the second playthrough of 999, where we're purposely doing everything different or opposite from the first time in hope to unlock more story, more of a complete ending. And we've come a really long way, haven't we? I mean, we're really far in the game now, like already. So I'd imagine next session is going to be the end of this run, so on and so forth. So yeah, I think as the more we play this, the playthroughs are going to be a lot quicker. Ace Defective.
Ace Detective.
Right, yeah. Well, I had a lot of fun, guys. I hope you had a lot of fun too. And there's going to be some more of this tomorrow. So yeah, I'm looking to complete this game tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be fun. And then I think I need to complete it at least one more time in order to get the complete ending, the true ending. You don't need all the endings to get the true ending, apparently. You just need one safe ending and then a true ending to come after the safe ending. Because we started with a bad ending, we first need to get a safe ending to move on to the true one. But yeah, I hope you had a lot of fun watching this, guys. I had a lot of fun too. But for now, that is going to be the end of 999, son. Next time, we're going to be touching up naked mannequins and stuff and playing with their organs. Yeah.